So we're going to start off by grabbing some white paint. I'm using the Kryolan Supracolor and I'm just evenly applying this all over my neck and chest. Then I set that with some setting powder, and then I'm grabbing the NYX Epic ink liner and I'm just really roughly sketching out where I want the shapes to be. And honestly, the best thing I can say is start from the middle out and you literally just draw it on. You just gotta make sure that they're as even as you can possibly get them and just keep going. I feel like this is a bit more of a watch and do kind of look. Once I was happy with the rough shape, I've just gone over with a brush and some white and faded the lines out. This is just so I could go back in with some face paints. I'm using the Mehron Paradise paints and I'm basically just going to make the proper lines, which I'm really happy with, and they're going to stay. And then also this is the point where you can start adding some details, so lines in the petals, patterns, all of that good stuff. So what I basically did was roughly sketch out the lines first and then put them in properly. The most important step out of this whole look is just to enjoy yourself. Let go of everything, get lost in the moment, relax, really focus on what you're doing and just have fun. Enjoy. Okay, so now we got all the lines down. I'm just grabbing some black eyeshadow and just adding some shadows behind some of the petals. You want the shadow, of course, to be more intense as it goes towards the edge and for it to fade out as it goes away. So you may want to use some fine brushes and some larger brushes. And this is going to create the illusion that it's really 3D almost, and it's like overlapping the petals. And this does make a big difference. Just make sure you don't overdo this, because sometimes it's so easy to apply eyeshadow but it's difficult to take it off, so just take your time and build it slowly. So the chest isn't absolutely finished yet, but I'm bouncing onto the face and I'm just going to go ahead and block my brows. Then I'm just going to paint my face in white, and then I'm going to start off with my eyes. I'm just adding some black eyeshadow and creating this smoky effect. Then I'm just taking some red eyeshadow and applying this underneath, and I'm also diffusing the colour downwards as well. And then you want to line your waterline. Shave your head. I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you wish, go ahead and do it. And then I'm also just going to paint my head too, because why not? So grabbing a paintbrush, I'm just simply painting the patterns on. And because now I have a sideburn, I have to try and make this work somehow, so I decided to create the mandala so it was kind of going around the sideburn. And it actually worked really well. I was pleased. For a lovely little touch, I'm just applying some blood here and there using a wire sponge and just stippling it in some random areas, mainly around the eyes. You don't want to overdo this though, just a little bit here and there. And then I'm also applying some underneath my mouth as well, and then stippling it around the side of my mouth. As you can see, I've already painted the bottom of my lip red, and I've gone for a black for my top lip, just because I wanted something a little bit different. Next, I'm just grabbing some black eyeshadow and contouring a little bit heavy, and I'm also adding a hint of blue as well, just to give it a bit of a cold feel. Then I'm just going to stick on these absolutely gorgeous lashes by AliExpress. Aren't they beautiful? And then bouncing back onto the chest and finishing it off, I'm just creating an eyeball in the middle. So I'm going for this lovely blue iris, and then I'm going to add some red eyeshadow around the outsides to create a bloodshot effect. I've also gone in with a really fine brush and created some veins, and then you want to apply your contact lenses. I'm using the Blind Twilight Bella by Mesmerize. You can use my code GothSpectrum for 10% off. And then finally, you want to shove on a wig. Now I'm using the one by Star Style Wigs called Goth Muse, and obviously because my head was shaved and also painted, I had to put it on in a different way. So what I did was just kind of put it to the side and use a load of hair grips to grip it in place. Then I grabbed a bunch of gems, stuck that on my head onto the mandala. The pieces that are on the mandala, obviously I had to cut them separately. And then finally, for the cherry on top of the cake, I actually made these teeth out of polymorph plastic, and you just stick them in. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, then please let me know by giving a thumbs up, and also feel free to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget I have an Instagram, Facebook and TikTok at Goth Spectrum, and finally I will see you next time. Bye guys.